Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. We are already at August 11th. We're halfway through the month of August almost.
It happens way too quickly. It goes
Quick.
super, super fast. Welcome
Yep.
to episode 149. One
Excuse me.
episode away from the end of season three, two episodes away from the beginning of season four. Tony's going to
That's
close
exciting.
out the season tomorrow with some great interviewing stuff going on. Who is it that you have on again tomorrow?
Jennifer Gray Thompson, the founder and CEO of After the Fire. And she founded that. She'll definitely talk about it, but after the Sonoma fire, I believe it was the Tubbs fire up in Sonoma. Excuse me. So she's going to be on tomorrow and talk about all the stuff that happens after the fire and about rebuilding. Um, a lot of people are wondering about why Edison all of a sudden is just opening up claims. So it's not all of a sudden, but they have basically acknowledged that they messed up by not taking that tower down 51 years too late, that
You
arced.
think? Come
And
on.
so they've
Five
got, I believe,
decades?
18 or something billion set aside for claims for the Eaton fire. And I know I was talking to even my parents about it this weekend, and I told my dad yesterday, I said, you guys might be better off putting in a claim and see what they come back with. Just because they come back and say, okay, we'll pay you this much. They may say, yeah, we're going to pay you $2 million, right? Because they know your house was valued at that. Or they may say $3 million for the value of your house plus what you lost, right? If you do a claim and you don't like what they try to settle with you with or offer you, you can still go through an attorney. But one of the things that Jennifer will talk about tomorrow, because she was telling me, is what they learned with after the fire, which was 6 years ago, that
Mhm.
Tubbs fire. People that went directly to PG&E and did claims were settled and had their money to, for what they lost within 2 years. It's 6 years later, people that have gone through attorneys, a lot have not settled.
Oh, wow.
So litigation sometimes is not always good. And I know with the Bobcat fire, which was in 2020, in like August, that was above Azusa and Duarte, Fish Canyon area and all that, because it was literally above my house in Azusa. They settled, I think it was the Monday after our fire happened. And it
Dang.
was like a $3 billion settlement or whatever. But these companies that provide electricity, they know when they're at fault. And so for Edison to already say, hey, here's where you could, do your claim, because a lot of people are asking, like, oh, why are they doing that? Look, get what you can. I told Brian, I said, submit a claim. You lived in a house that you rented. I don't know what litigation will do for you or not,
Right.
but
It'll
if
do
you can
nothing
get
if you do nothing.
right, I said, but you
Hmm.
can potentially get everything that you lost and compensation for the mental and all of that doing a claim. But again, if you submit your claim to Edison and you don't like what they come back with, then get your attorney involved or get an attorney if you don't
Yeah.
have one. But it's worth checking into, because if they wind up, you do a claim and they wind up settling with you. And of course, if you settle a claim, you will sign something that says you can't come back and sue them, right? But if it's the amount that you believe compensates you for your loss, for your emotional distress, and all of that, then go for that. But Jennifer Gray Thompson will be here tomorrow to talk about after the fire. I'll be up there next month. There's a conference that they're having, a summit from the 8th through the 11th. Me, Ash, Level, several from this fire will be there. I believe Jill Hawkins is going, but they've had us in meetings to help us learn about what happens after the fire, including this stuff about squatters or what to do on your land to prevent squatters and all of that. So it's literally like invaluable information that she has learned in this. They do the Lahaina fires. We met survivors of that in a meeting a couple months ago. So, and people from Boulder. So then what they do is get people that are out in the community, bring them in, and we go to the summit, and then we may go traveling to talk about this is what the experience was, and this is, after you learn it. So she's going to be on tomorrow. It's going to be great. And then we have other guests this week too that we'll talk about tomorrow.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to definitely having you talk to her tomorrow. And for those who just tuned in and don't know who we are, my name is Jamal Smith. This is again Altadena Talks, and I have to my left on the screen.
My right.
I'm pointing to my right. Actually,
my left. Mm-hmm. I'm Tony Bailey Rains. Nice to see you all this morning. Happy Monday. We're glad you're here with us again. Our third musketeer is having technical difficulties, serious technical difficulties. He's in the office.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's in the office, and the office Wi-Fi is horrible. And so he's breaking up, freezing, all kinds of shenanigans. So we are starting the show. We know that he will pop in because he attended 2 things over the last few days that we didn't. So he's got to pop in and at least talk about them. We do have some video from one of them. Happy Monday, Marcus.
Morning, Marcus.
He went to the event at Super King Market on Friday that was from 12 to 4. I've seen people that I know post they were there in line from 12 to 6, 1 to 6, and they didn't get let in because after 4 o'clock, I guess there were still people in line. They let some in, but then it got to a point where they had to stop it. And I believe they gave some people vouchers, to come back later. But some people, I guess, weren't real happy because they were like, I got $100 or $150 or $165. I've seen different number vouchers. And I thought to myself, you were invited to come to this event where you would have gotten free groceries, right? I think when people go to things like this where it's free and someone is going to check you out and then pay for it, they're going to get probably the most expensive everything, meats, all kinds of stuff they probably wouldn't normally eat. But if I were being blessed with $100, $150, $165 voucher because I stood in line in 90 plus degree heat and wasn't able to get let in, I don't think that I would complain. I would still be grateful and thankful, right? Because they didn't have to come and pay for anything. I do understand that it was chaos, which is why I said I would not be going over there. Glad that Brian and Brandon did, because I don't do big crowds and the chaotic stuff. And hopefully there are takeaways for Tiffany and that organization so that if they do another promo like this, even if it's not in Altadena, wherever, that they make some changes. I think personally, like we did with our town hall, we had people sign up. We gave the link to the, not Etsy. What was that? How did I do it?
Eventbrite.
Thank you. It was with the E, to Eventbrite, and they had to go there and sign up. It was free, right? Just like this would have been. But there would have been then a list, and you could check people off as they came in. And then say, let us get all of these people first, even if you're in this line for hours. And if we are able to accommodate you, we can later. But that would have potentially been a better way to do it. But regardless, I'm super thankful for all of those that went, that got a voucher or got groceries. And thankful that Tiffany and her friend, I forget his name.
Stephen K. Klubeck,
yeah. That they came out and did this shoot. And so we wanted to play a clip. Now, Brian does have a full video on our Facebook that was 35 minutes or so long. Obviously, we're not going to show that.
We're not going to play that.
But we will play a clip. Jamal's going to bring the clip up and show it now of him just talking.
You want to do the announcements first, or you want to throw this up there?
Go on and do that. Then we can break and do the announcements, and then hopefully by then Brian may be able to come on and talk about the event he went to at Memorial Park yesterday.
Alrighty, just a moment.
And of course he can come, once he's able to come back in, he can come back and say, hey, about that clip or about the event, or even Brandon can, because Brandon was with him. Oh, sounds like he might be coming in now. Free is free.
Sounds
Yeah,
like it.
that's how I feel, Stogie Man. Like I've seen, unfortunately, people complaining, but and good morning to you. I'm happy that people got something who have been, so horribly affected. Is that the video or is that Brian? Oh, that's
That's
Brian.
Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Right now, is it blowing? Oh my God!
It's just delayed.
He's still delayed, right? He's saying something and then he said,
Now you're messing with us. Now you're messing with us.
right.
No.
So I talked a little bit, Brian, about Friday. You might have heard me through Brandon or whatever. And Jamal's going to show the clip, but you were actually there. So I would love for even Brandon to pop in and both of you all to speak specifically about what you experienced, what you saw, because I have seen people post on different Facebook groups that, I was in line from 1 to 6:30 or 10 to whatever and didn't get in. And I only got a voucher of 150 or 100 or whatever. So we just talked about that. But can you tell us what the experience was like? Because, I don't do chaos or big crowds. That's why I said I wasn't going. So tell us about the organized or unorganized, whatever chaos, what it was about. Hi, Alan. Welcome. And thanks for joining us. What the event was like, what the crowds looked like, and then we can play that clip since you're on here now.
Well,
and by the way, who are you?
George C. Jefferson. C is silent.
You're Brian Bacchus, and I'm not.
I'm a descendant of the Bacchus clan.
Cleophas.
Yeah, I do have a cousin lives up north named Cleophas Bacchus.
Oh, Jesus. So tell us a little bit about Friday.
Well, number one, kudos to Super King. They did a full-on remodel, like as if they knew it was coming.
It was dope, wasn't it? I was surprised when I watched the video. I was like,
the packages were up there like it was The Price is Right or something. I mean, it was. But they had signs up there, and if you look at the video, you'll see them in the background saying limited 2 items. So it's giving everybody a chance to come in and actually get some, not one of those free grab everything, or I want to get $150 worth of meat. You can only get 2 pounds of meat. You can only get 2 items each. It didn't start until about 12:30 because they wanted to make sure all the camera people were there to capture the moment. Of course, she did all the interviews first.
Bless you.
And luckily enough, I snuck in and got one myself. But after that, they started.
As you said you were gonna do.
Oh, yeah, man, I'm paparazzi. I'm right there. I act like I belong there. That's the whole point.
Absolutely, as you should.
I'll be like, so we're without the song. No, never. And we don't ask for forgiveness.
Driving around houses last week, and I just went right in or was talking to people like, oh, you getting ready to wrap the house now? Oh, well, we're walking up in here. We don't ask permission because we do belong. And we just do our thing. So you getting in there and talking to her, I was cracking up. I said, he said he was going inside.
And you saw how I eased in there. Like, I was like, okay. So she gave the glance over like, oh, he's next. So, no, you gonna see it in the video. You're like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna go talk to him.
Right, because it's a brother.
A few jokes back and forth, a little banter, but then
I think y'all should do a set.
But then I brought it back to her comedic stage because I didn't want her. She had been crying the whole day anyway. I
saw when it was very touching when you told her you lost everything. She was like, "Oh my God!"
Right,
she touched you and was like, "I am so sorry." So,
then I had to bring it back down to like, let's be funny because it's been 7 months, so let's not rehash what already happened. But it was cool. She was cool. I would love to do a follow up with her. I didn't get a chance to comment on her post before they shut the comments down because lately they be shutting comments down because once the complaints start coming in, they just shut it down. No more comments allowed. But
do you blame them? We just talked about that, right?
I don't.
Here, out of the goodness of their heart, and I don't care if it's because I'm a celebrity, I want some publicity, whatever, right? But they came out of their purse strings. Her and he did, right? And yes, they may have lots of money. She said, this is one of my richest friends, right? And he really got the paper.
Yeah, he's running for governor.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
But the fact is, They came out of their pockets, right? So yes, if he's running for governor, this is a great clip. We went to this is a great publicity thing for me that I'm going to run for governor and look what I did in this community, right? We understand that. But the fact is they did it. Right. They did it regardless. And I understand that it was 90 plus degrees and people were out there.
Ooh, now that it was.
Even if you didn't get in and get a basket full of groceries, they still handed out vouchers. 100, 150, 165, whatever, to people that come back.
There was a lot of people there. There was more than probably 3,000 people out there. Because
folks need to recognize what it was. And
it was a blessing. Exactly.
If you think about going to that grocery store in and of itself, it's a challenge just on a regular day. So if you know that someone's giving free stuff out, you got to know you're probably not going to get in unless you lined up super early.
Like 7 a.m.
Yeah, the fact that you said that they gave out vouchers, come on. You got to be
for the people who didn't get in. They still gave vouchers.
Point. But that's
which
my
they
point.
could have just said, anybody shows up, we're giving you $150 vouchers. And that's it. But they
not done anything.
They let thousands of people, or however many, come in, get a full cart, leave, and still, because they were like, there's a lot of people out here, they still paid for those people to get vouchers. So that's a blessing in itself.
And at the same
but then you get to use them after 4:30 or something like that, because they weren't in the store. They shut it down at 5, and then I was told by several people that they called the sheriffs, including Julie, because she walked down there to get in. Now, here's my thing about this. If seniors are coming down there in walkers and wheelchairs, they should go right to the front.
Absolutely.
That's where the organization comes in. Right. Next time, maybe do something different, plan it a little better. You can still announce it the night before, like they did, but actually have it organized, because it didn't seem like it was organized at all. But again, I still think it was very effective for the folks who were able to get in. And again, not everybody is going to, because I was trying to fill in some the dead air while Brian was trying to fix his computer when he was going trying to upload the thing, and I kept mentioning the fact that, hey, I know there's going to be a bunch of people who don't need this, but hopefully you guys are getting stuff for people who can't actually go and that they actually need it. You know what I'm saying? And if you know somebody who's there that needs it and you're not there, let them go first. It's just common sense. Don't just be greedy.
But that's our common sense, Jamal. And what we've seen over the last 7 months with 8 months with human nature is people are greedy. People that are not connected scour social media to find giveaways and free stuff and show up.
Yes,
and,
they do.
That's
why we got to remind them.
And us, because we were raised right, are like, don't do it, right? We talked about it Friday. We said, look, if you do not need to be there, if you didn't lose everything in the fire and you're not still displaced or whatever, there's a lot of people. My parents and my sister, right? Everybody knows my mom and dad, Al and Jackie Bailey, my sister Stephanie. They're now displaced. Well, they've been displaced from day one, but they were at an apartment in Monrovia. They recently moved and now have beautiful townhouses in another city, because apartment life, when you've been non-renter for over 60 years and own your home for over 57, and now you're living in an apartment with people on top of you, across from you, on the side of you, dogs all over, and outside and inside smells pissy. Constant noise by the freeway. They couldn't sleep well. They now are sleeping like babies and doing good, right? Did they need it? No. And Mama watches every day, so I'm sure she knew about it, but they weren't going to go because they're not in need like that. We still know of people that are in serious need, whether they're seniors or not, whether they were renters and they had some renters insurance, but they got to every 3 weeks move to a new Airbnb or whatever because the insurance companies are playing games. There are people that were not insured at all or underinsured. Those are the people, to me, that should be on the priority list because they're in need, right? Let's make sure they get taken care of. Instead of someone who acts like they don't have a conscience or a good soul that tells them, you know good and well you don't need to be down there. Instead, oh, it's free, let me just go.
Right.
And so that part is what troubles me anytime that there's a giveaway or something free, which is why, again, even us, we're going to do something in a couple months. This is a great takeaway because we may have over 1,000 or 2,000 people. So we want to make sure they register and that we know that they're from the community, and we'll have to validate that. But the fact is, exactly. I knew it was going to be rough since it was only 4 hours. I agree. Elders and the people, disabled and people in need should go in first. Yeah. And so those are things to just be mindful of.
No, very, very true. Very, very true. It was funny because I was listening to Tiffany's live while Brian's was playing at the same time. And one of the things, I touched on it as well, but she was even saying, hey, look, if you're coming down here and you like I just said, if you come down and get some stuff for someone who does need it and then take it back to them, don't just grab it for yourself. But I do really, really like what you said about registering, because you can, again, organize it so that, hey, if you got 1,000 people registered, for example, you can have the elders go first, or those who are disabled. Then you can be like, okay, then the next group of folks. And then if there's enough time or enough room, then you actually go ahead and open up to everybody else. But if you organize it correctly, you can get all the people who register. And if you didn't register, I mean, you got to lock it down after a certain point too. You got to kind of plan ahead and guesstimate about how many people you can handle.
Yeah, no on-site registration. If you didn't register, don't come.
So you'll have a ballpark idea of how many people in total you're gonna take care of. So when you hit that number, boom. But if you do it that way, you gotta almost have to plan to have a couple of these events so that the people who didn't make it before can actually register, and you can keep track. Hey, because they got the software to do it. Hey, no, you registered last time. You're going to have to.
And you came last time because we checked you in and you got it. So this time you're not eligible. Correct. So after we look, we compare lists and okay, nope. And then we make a master list of who can come in and get it. So yeah. Brandon Neal says we were hesitant, a certain lack of organization, but this is a trial and error for future events. Yeah. Right. You're right, Brandon.
All right.
Brandon.
Sorry, Brandon.
Do you want me to play
Brian,
the video?
You were continuing to talk about it. I didn't mean to cut you off, and Jamal didn't. We were just, regular conversation about it.
Well, basically, what I would have thought is that they would have handed out waters. That would have been a good thing to do. Mm-hmm. They had the people out there in that hot sun, and there is no shade around Super King. So I would have thought maybe some impromptu tents put up the night before so you could kind of guide people where they should be going instead. Mm-hmm. I would also say line cutoff was at 12. So if you wasn't there before noon, I'm sorry, that's too bad. This is the last person to come on.
But I don't fault Super King for not having the pop-up tents, because you remember we called
find out till 5 o'clock that after we called, 5 hours later, they found out.
And they were like, we don't know nothing about it. Corporate knows nothing about it. Overnight, they found out about it. And that next morning when we called the day of the event at 9 o'clock or 9:30, they said, yes,
right,
it is happening. So they didn't have enough time necessarily to get prepared. And I really fault that organization that Tiffany is connected to doing this, Diaspora Groceries or whatever.
I don't even think any representatives from that place was even there.
So they need to definitely take a look. Hopefully they find you or find whatever you've posted. And even this show, right? So that these should be takeaways, not in a negative way, but okay, we're hearing this. So even if people are posting negative comments, don't be offended by that. Take it as a takeaway for the next event. So okay, we need to register people. We need to cut off. We need to have water. We need to have tents. We need to things that they maybe just didn't think about, right? So now we can talk about it, but in a positive way again, because people were blessed regardless. Yeah. And then for the future events, they can have that feedback so that they can make those changes.
Yeah, I hope we can actually get her on to talk about it, because I was curious, number one, how the idea came about, how it was thought it was going to work, and then her interpretation of how it went. What did she think? Now I saw she was talking to Jonathan Reed. So it looked like they knew each other. So maybe we can see if we can parlay that relationship into a visit online, onto the show. In addition,
who's Jonathan Reed?
Just a family friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, he's a family friend of yours?
Yeah. But
so you can call him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is in the longer video, you actually saw the two of them. He was standing by waiting for her to talk. Then she looks at him, smiles, they laugh, and they hug each other, start talking for a minute.
So they know each other.
And talk to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Cool. So, and then Brian, again, in the longer clip, you guys can watch it on Facebook, on Brian's Facebook page. He actually interviews Stephen J. Klubeck, who is the guy that was with Tiffany Haddish, and Brian invited him to come on the show as well and talk about it. So he seemed excited. We'll see what happens. I mean, he was saying all the right things during the interview.
Well, if he's running for governor, of course he'll be saying all the right things.
That's my point, But at the same time, again, he didn't have to do what he did, regardless of whether it was, not organized correctly or not. But it was amazing because they kept saying, short of alcohol and tobacco products, they wanted the store to be empty if possible. So that was really cool.
I would love to have him come on if we could reach his people, because then we could hear what his plans for governor would be as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
get a clue. I love it.
You already know, because I'm gonna be on him. Send it to me. I'm gonna be on it.
They made sure I got the connection to him and her.
You know what was funny? Then when I heard her say, though, about the fact that he came and how thankful she was like, look, I asked several friends of mine that have loot to come on down, and you're the only one. And she said this on her live.
Well,
that's kind of telling, though, as well. It's like, come on, folks. If you really want to be
about it. That's how I would have did it, too.
Right.
I'm gonna slide it in.
But see, you would have called people out. You'd been like, "No, I call so and 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 you."
I called Will Smith and Kevin Hart. They try to play me for food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did.
Oh, she said that part because I didn't see the.
Yeah, she was calling Kevin out.
She did call Kevin out because he was supposed to be there. To be honest.
Well, and I think part of that was everyone heard about the West Side and how many African Americans were displaced and moved to Altadena, right?
Yeah.
And so she's African American, and she's saying, Kev Hart, Will Smith, I done called you, brother. She probably should have called LeBron or somebody, or Magic, because he already has connections.
Where that $100 million that Magic said he was getting?
Sound like
I've had several conversations on the phone about that. Questions. And they're trying to figure out how to disperse it, because they literally came to me and asked, wasn't your father a veteran? We're looking for Black veterans.
Oh, yeah, I remember that months ago.
Rebuild their home, So I've made some calls recently like, so what's up? Because you're not going to have me looking out crazy. Not for my father, but for all the people that I referred to you all that are Black veterans in Altadena. Where is it? How are you?
Yeah, they haven't heard anything.
No, they're having trouble with how it's going to be dispersed, and anyway. We'll go beyond that, so I can keep smiling.
That sounds like other disbursement scenarios.
So we will, when I get more info, we will have a full conversation. But that's the thing. It's like, it just depends on how things are done. Or how things are done, right? And whether it's money collected and it's going to be given away or giveaways or whatever. But she's calling out Will and other Black celebrities, like, where y'all at? And none of you came. And we know this area. And so I'm going to this one who got long dollars, happens to be Caucasian, and happens to be running for governor. So for him saying yes.
It was a no-brainer.
Right. And he's got great... I went and did this in this fire-ravaged community,
and it's a write-off.
They're okay, as I'm the governor. So
it's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
because he wasn't campaigning in the traditional sense. He was just letting Tiffany do her thing. He would chime in from time to time, but basically was saying, "Hey, look, we're taking care of this. I came here first. I
as
didn't
a citizen,
go
right?
to the other fire devastated location. I came here first, so
Yep.
that's cool. Let's go ahead and play this video so folks can see.
Yeah,
I
let's
want
do
you
that.
to let's. I want you to see how I have her queued up.
She was looking at me like,
because she was talking to that lady, but she saw me point the camera over.
I know.
She
was
gave
like,
me the nod. She gave me the nod. I'm there. I'll be over there in a second.
Like, what you got me on film for with all these big crews behind me?
All right, so I paused it there, but I'll go back to the beginning just so we can see. Can you guys hear it?
Yes.
Oh
no. She looked a couple times like, bruh.
Okay, hold on. Let me try that again. Stop sharing. Screen, window, to share the tab, or screen instead. Okay. I'll just do that. How about now?
Yeah.
I'm like, swings. I love swings. I did say
so Tiffany, I'm
with
Altadena Talks. We started a podcast here after the fires burned down our house, and we're just really appreciative of you coming in here and helping out the residents with groceries. I mean, that's a big help.
Thank you.
You know, now all they need is refrigerators to put them in.
I wish I could buy everybody refrigerators, but I don't know who really need them.
Well,
and you probably got two, so you can give one up.
I lost my house too. That's why I started. No, that's why I started this podcast, so that we can help the residents find out where debris removal permits and all that.
I always forget what we did this for. I'll be getting ready to be tongue-tied.
So we really appreciate you coming here and doing this. We wanted to make sure that
the breath comment cracked me up.
Real, yeah. I know some people told me, they was like, hit me up like, we heard it's fake, this fake. I'm like, it's not. I am getting in the car. I'm on my way. I was gonna take a Waymo, but Waymo don't come this far apparently. They don't come over here, so I had to drive myself.
Well, we don't have any cell phone towers, so you wouldn't have no GPS.
So I had to drive myself, and I'm here, and I'm so happy to be here. When I say something, I do it. I'm 100%. Like,
there she is.
I'm very honest.
This ain't AI.
No, this the real deal. Look, I still got my do-rag line on my forehead. Okay, take my do-rag off when I pull it up. Okay, right.
She remind me of Donnie.
Get off most of the makeup. I put on a face full of makeup and crying already. Eyelash about to fall off. I'm here for the people. I think my breath stank. I don't know.
Ain't nobody tripping off that.
Thank you.
So it does.
All you gotta do is
So it does.
Nah. Appreciate
You see what I told her? All you gotta do is go in there and eat some radishes.
Some radishes. But she was
but
like,
the
so
funny
it does
part about
stink.
that is she felt so comfortable with you,
Right.
and you were local with your camera, whatever, and weren't one of these big news stories, right?
So tell us about Monica Lewinsky.
That's why she kept engaging with you, the banter back and forth, because you quick-witted like she is, and so it was just funny and fun, and she was probably like, that was super dope. Other people aren't just doing that with her, right? So it's something else always.
Would definitely love to have her
good.
come on to the show.
Yeah.
I think we would get a kick out of you two going back and forth because, I think y'all should do a set somewhere or do a scene on a movie or something because I could just see it.
It'd be a hot mess.
Cool.
And saying, don't be stealing my jokes either, trying to pretend like you in Biloxi, trying to tell that joke.
But
another comedian that be stealing my little quick quips. I ain't saying no names.
That was a dope event, a very dope event. I mean, again, we know it could have been organized better, but just the whole concept of, hey, if you make it in here, we're gonna pay for your groceries. This is, giving back. That's some high level stuff.
Yeah.
What was the bill? Do we have an idea? I heard 6 figures, but we don't know.
Oh, easy.
I heard Brian say 6 figures.
Yeah, it was like 2,000 people out there. I mean, that line kept growing and growing and growing. I don't know how many got in.
Yeah.
I would love to call the store and see what they would tell us, but they might not. It might be kept under wraps just so they can say the numbers are different later on.
No, there was probably an NDA or something that they signed with her not to divulge that, which makes sense, right?
Well, especially because then they'll be hitting up Quebec for some more action.
Hello. Right.
Yeah, I got a little mini store over here. It's a lot of people that could use your assistance. You was the person I was supposed to call.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it regardless went really well, and I'm thankful for the community. That's my biggest thing. Super thankful for the community.
I'm with Brian. Others should follow her lead. Thanks, Tiffany Haddish, for the initiative. That'd be dope if others came, especially if, the Kevin Hart's, the Will Smiths, or, whomever wants to do something along those lines out of the kindness of the heart, not just to get a photo op or, whatever. Although there's benefits to that. There is, that can be a secondary rationale. But, I mean, if you're really doing it for the community, man, bring it on. That's awesome.
And collaborate. Somebody did it this late in the game.
Correct.
Yeah.
7 months in, and
correct.
Somebody recognizes.
Yeah, they recognize that the
need
is
some
still
more
there.
Attention. The media came back for just that day.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's what has to continue to happen, because we know we continuously hear about Palisades. And if, oh boy, and y'all know who I'm talking about, but if he does run for governor, because he hasn't officially announced it, but his name is in the fray, in the throw. So if he does in fact run, then of course he's going to try to use both areas for his benefit and politicize them. But we know that his house in Palisades didn't burn down because he had his own private firefighters protecting it, right? So it's good that he hasn't done anything like that. He, was with that, what was it called? I know this is not it. It's something with the S and an A. Serafina is what's coming to my brain, but I don't believe that's it. But they're the ones that are like, oh, we will put a trailer on your house for free. And I was like, y'all don't trust that dude, because there's going to be something in the paperwork you sign for this mobile home trailer that eventually that's like an ADU, that eventually they'll wind up with your property, right? So don't trust him. We know he was running against Karen Bass for mayor, and has the office in Glendale, and has lots and lots and lots of commercial and residential properties in California, especially SoCal. But be leery and watch him. That
RC
coming into Altadena, huh?
RC Cola.
Mm-hmm. So, so talk about also what you did yesterday.
I did upload that, Jamal, so see if it'll actually work.
Again, I can't. I don't have access to the drive.
While I'm talking, I'll give you access. Which email?
Regular.
Not unleaded?
No. Regular.
So dumb.
Had to do it. But,
give me the Ethel. The Ethel.
The ethanol. Man, give me the ethanol.
Oh, we used to have one. Huh?
That's what I used to fill her up with Ethel.
When I was in Ohio, I was filled up with boron.
When they had attendants that would actually check your oil too.
Yep. Remember 76 on Lake in Mendocino?
Yeah, that used to. Well, the one on Lake in
Altadena.
Union used to do it too.
Oh, I only know the one on Lake in Union. Lake in Union?
Yeah, it's Ralph's, then the Chinese food place, then the gas station. Right there.
Oh, a little over. Okay. Oh, down
between
on
Walnut,
the corner.
Walnut.
Yeah, on the corner.
Yeah. On Union. What is it now? 76.
76, but it's still 76 gas, but it's some weird.
Some name, yeah. But the one that the Stivers owned, where it used to be right there, where what is it? Tops or
Everest.
Not Tops, because they split off. Huh?
Everest.
Yeah, remember it was a Pioneer Chicken, but before that, like when we was real little, in maybe 1970-ish, 70 to 75, 80, it was the 76, because as I said, the Stivers, who lived 2 houses down from us, owned it, and we would always go there. But yeah, they used to. You pull up, you tell them what you want, they fill you up. While it's filling, they're cleaning your windows and all that stuff. And now everything is get your butt out and do it yourself.
In the rain, the little clips don't work, so you can't start the gas. Put the clip on and get back in the car. You got to stand there and hold it. I sent it to you on WhatsApp, the link.
I know.
But I went to Q's in the Grass yesterday.
I just requested access.
Oh, my bad. Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
And so, Sherry wanted to go somewhere. So her friends were meeting up there. So I said, I got to go over there anyway. So we went over there, hung out. It was fun. Saw Larry Quisenberry and Patrice and a few other people I knew. Thaddeus was on the Wheels of Steel Thaddeus. Because, all of them are Q dogs and stuff. So it was a nice turnout. The Michael Hagan's band was killing. They had a female singer that was really good.
Oh, good.
She sung a couple of what's that lady? Jill Scott's songs, and she sung another song I couldn't remember because I was trying to film. I wasn't paying attention. But other than that, yeah, it was a great turnout. They had some vendors up there. I filmed Hope Now, CRC, and LA Fire Justice. Pam was up there. She gave a little snippet of what they do and all of that. So I just hit share.
Okay.
Good.
I had to go to the email, but it was cool. I am going to post the pictures up on our website after the show. I noticed that with my camera, when the sun is out bright, the pictures come out excellent while I'm filming. But when that sun goes down and those shadows creep in, I got to change the whole strategy because that bad boy was looking like, So, going to be about 17 of the pictures that are going to be garbage. So, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. Don't hear any sound. Yeah, I hear it now. Yeah! That's the Michael Hagan's band. You see people out there having a good time. They had the canopies in the back, regular seats in the front. There's Julie right there in the front at the bottom with her little blue shirt on. There's Andre. With Lisa Hurd in tow. And then after them finishing, they walk around back to their seats. I didn't film straight. It was kind of like, I didn't want y'all to have the same scene the whole time. So. But as you can see, there were people out there selling wares and had the Greek Exchange out there selling everybody's stuff. So you was a Zeta, Beta, Beta, Alpha, whatever.
Beta Phi Beta, Alpha Phi Alpha, AKA.
They had it all.
Kappa Alpha Psi.
People were hanging out, having a good time, listening to music. You had the vendors in the back, so I try to give them the spotlight most of the time. It sounds like it's repeating right this time.
It sounds so good, though.
Yeah, the saxophone was killing me. That's Michael walking around with the purple shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, you don't remember me, dude.
You just met him at the park. How could you not?
Yeah, I don't know. He had on purpose. You can tell some of the diehards. He nowhere just walked by. He had the whole ensemble on. Yeah, I'm letting it be known, folks. This is who I am. So he had a couple of people laid out. Kids were out there having a good time, wasn't screaming. It was a shock.
All right, ladies, smile.
Door 2.
You're on camera. Thank you so much.
I didn't even ask her about it.
Trying to get everybody. I'm gonna come
she
back
didn't
and
look like
talk to
she
you
wanted
about
to talk that day.
what you've been doing so that we can get you on the show.
Yeah, that's what I just told you.
Yeah, promote it some more. Get some more.
Pickles with attitude.
And then if you want to,
That's where
he
you
was
take the
standing
pictures
guard.
right
You
there,
can't
right?
take no picture there unless you.
But only if you're worthy.
I didn't see anybody stand there with us.
We got
LA Fire Justice.
Watch out for LA Fire Justice.
Oh, Pam's part of that?
How y'all doing? Doing good. You want to say any preamble before you have your guy come on? And
you know what? I would just like to say, we're here in the community, for the community. We're about the community. We're excited about Chris Holden's upcoming block party, which is taking place on Saturday, August 23rd. And we're here in Pasadena, and we hope to see you all soon.
What's that, about 2 weeks?
Yes, 2 weeks from yesterday.
I got to keep my calendar right.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, we're set up. We're setting up, right?
Yep.
All right, you heard it from Pam first. She forced us. We were voluntold. All right, y'all. Thanks a lot. You like that voluntold?
I stole that from Volante over the weekend. Voluntold.
We got the Bling Bling Nation over here. Got the
this little girl right here messes up the whole thing. All right,
like, I need to come get my bling hat.
I'm just gonna stay on that.
Well, now watch that.
See me on IG. Brown Hustle. She's also my agent.
No, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say I'm a customer. No, wipe that whole thing. Strike from the record. And you said,
now watch the face the little girl gives me right here. Watch.
Oh, okay. And see, this is one of your first customers right there. See, first customer.
Like,
and are you Lottie's Creative Corner? Oh, I can, yeah. Give to an enemy. We're trying to make him back a friend. You got a nice selection.
Great selection. Are you Lottie?
I'm Lottie.
Yes. Nice to meet you, Lottie.
Lottie Dottie.
Yeah, that's nice.
I was still talking to him, but the one guy came in. And
we got the Pasadena Public Library, who always tags us, Altadena Talks, on all of their stuff, so we can make sure that we announce this stuff every time we go on our podcast, Monday through Friday at 10. So thank you guys very much for doing that. Appreciate it. Because otherwise we don't find out about stuff you guys do unless we get tagged. So especially in the stories. So thank you so much.
She's like, I don't handle.
I'm always pumping the library. My father made me live in the library from 4th to 7th grade.
He really did. Oh God.
I'm always going to be an advocate for the library. People got to read, not skim. Read.
yeah,
I love saying riff. Reading is fundamental. I love it. Because skimming is not fundamental. Skimming will miss a lot of stuff.
I'd be happy. I've had a minute.
Good afternoon, ladies. Is this your thing right here? Oh, well, then go ahead and let's talk about it.
Well, I am Dana from G Love Clothing. I do custom clothing. I do custom t-shirts. I do custom fitted jackets. I am a female black-owned business. Come on, support. You can find me on all social media.
I had to ask her nothing.
Website,
you told it all.
Look forward to seeing you.
I didn't even have to prod you. I didn't even have to say nothing. All I just let you do is talk, and that's what I hope everyone would do. But they'd be like, is this thing on? Is this thing on? So,
I'm like, oh, the light's on.
Hey, that means
right. That's what cute everybody. The
lights
on.
Thank you.
Love it. So yeah, we're gonna have this on the show tomorrow. Big promo, 2-day promo, today and tomorrow. No worries.
Look at the security man.
We got this guy out here. This is problems now.
Big Phil Turner.
How you doing, sir? Just out here trying to stay out of the group dance routine.
Wait till I get the group dance.
I don't want to be out here. No group dancing.
So how did the tickets work?
Good. How you been?
Did you have to only come in a certain way?
Get all these people. Let everybody know that we have a good time out here now. Look, here come all the ladies.
We can't hear you.
Where the fans at? Boots on the ground.
I guess they finally figured out that they didn't have a gate around it. So they just came and sat down and enjoyed it.
Wow.
Nice as possible.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people bought tickets, but when they got there, they were
Oh my gosh, they love the whap, whap, whap.
Oh yeah, they was loud with that.
Fans.
They all up on the stage getting busy now too.
They've worn it out. And she can't even do it.
No.
Like, I need you to be coordinated and do it right.
She's doing her.
She was like, I'm going to do it the way I want to. I just learned it yesterday.
Right.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, they needed somebody out there to give a little guy.
Where's Tamarsha? You know,
but you know, real cowboys and cowgirls, they do it. But there's so many other dances that they're doing. Now, this is kind of sad. Come in, come out. We kind of hanging on to it.
I'm out here with my boy from back in the day. Look. Let me just, I'm going to give you a scenario.
Watch this.
1986, what was everybody bumping in their cars? Ooh, Slick Rick, you know what? Anita Baker. Oh, yeah. Remember?
Wow. Every thug I knew had the Anita Baker cassette in their car.
I forgot about that. Yeah, remember you had the real? Yeah. We go out to, Maryland's or whatever. So, yeah. And she was the album to have. Had the 12-inch woofers in the bag.
Every song was a hit.
From the house speakers with 12-inch. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Nobody knew you in there exactly. They opened up the trunk. You just put a blanket over it. Those were the days. Oh man,
I forgot he was.
I ran into Trina. She lives on. Really? She go back? Did you go with Tanya?
Gotta get back to paying attention.
Tanya was her best friend. Remember
Hey, is that Mia?
You know what's interesting to me? There are about as many people out there.
Put on blast.
You're saying there's as many people out there as what?
There's less, but as when we did the Ashes to Anthem in the rain.
Oh yeah.
That whole place should have been packed. I don't think they did a lot of promotion.
Yeah, exactly.
For this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it should have been, because it's nice and warm outside. So
yeah, it's a real nice day.
Yeah. And especially in the evening when the sun is going down.
The tree's been doing too much line dance. You got knee brace on there.
Well, I'm glad that there was a nice turnout and people had a good time.
They did.
And it was successful for the Qs.
And now I found an alternative to editing the videos. I use CapCut now instead of Premiere.
Oh, yeah. That's that free. Does everything you need.
Yeah, and they give you all the little bottom thirds you can create. Like. The band came back. That's what I was waiting for.
Did you ever talk to Larry?
Yeah, but off camera. Because he came up late and it was too dark.
Well, thank you for going and covering events, Brian, because that's your thing to go out and cover.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, okay, I'm tired of seeing this video now. Let's move on.
Basically, yeah.
Go get to the singing.
To the who?
Go to the singing. Go like about 10 minutes or 8 minutes in.
Enjoy some of the concessions.
Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. Going back.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So she went to Morgan.
After that.
You know, we tied the knot.
We didn't tie the knot. That was an accidental.
That was a Freudian slip. We tied the knot.
We ain't done it yet. She was jamming though.
Kind of looks like lettucey in the face.
Mm-hmm.
That she reminds me of.
Look at at the drummer. He got this smirk on his face.
He's like, yeah. Michael, like, I'll be glad this is over. I'm tired.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Everybody tired from doing all that line dancing.
Right.
And sitting back chilling like you're supposed to when it's a singer or some jazz going on.
Right. This one lady was falling asleep.
Right.
One in the red dress all the way over there by the tree.
Especially as warm as it was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, really? Are you gonna try to post this on Facebook or something?
Yeah, after the thing. That way people can actually hear it over there and everything. I think I filmed from the other side of the singers, but it's pretty much over with. This is when I pulled the camera out, Brandon, and I realized the chip was in the computer again. So that messed that up. Always something. Like it's apprentice every day.
Want to keep going?
That's pretty much over at this point.
Okay. Fade it out and then stop sharing. That was some pretty good content, man. Very clear. I must say.
That's that new S25 Galaxy. That bad boy is working wonders. I will always buy Galaxy phones now. I will never buy another phone that's not a Galaxy.
You know,
look, and I still got two other ones that I still use for cameras now.
Yeah.
Not necessarily phones.
Hey, Pixels are supposed to be good too. The Google phones.
Yeah, I have yet to try them out. I never. Oh, yeah. See, got that. Yeah, I got that one.
This is a Note 20.
This is
now I got
as well.
I got two S21s. The S21.
Hey, Marcus he's still got a Galaxy 2
Ultra, and then this is the 25.
There's only like 3 of us in the family that still got
That's me and my brother.
Android.
Everybody else got them things.
And I'm watching the show while we're doing the show.
I didn't even see anything live for Instagram.
Mine is 5 years old because this is the last Note 20, and I got it in 2020. And then they went to the S20.
And then I showed you that trick on your phone where you could dual record. You're like, what?
But you know what? I actually did that a couple years ago and forgot about it. Because when I was on tour, when I went on the tour singing with Mav City, I was part of the choir a few years ago. I did it. And it's on here, but I totally forgot about it. When you showed me, I was like, oh, yeah. So I could literally be recording people behind me in front. I was like, okay.
Right. I love that feature because you can actually do great interviews just yourself. Like when I did that one where went down to the shelter at the Civic Center and talking to that one guy, that actually worked out well. Because I stood back about 2 feet. He was right there, but he kept moving. So I had to keep coming up and pushing the camera towards it. He kept trying to do this. Yeah, man. So, yeah. I was like, why you keep trying to go off the camera, man?
You have a Note 10 Plus? No way.
What was that? Like in 2010?
The Note 10. They didn't always come out in the year that it was, because with Note,
I know the 20 came out in like 19, right?
It did come out in 19 and 20. And I bought mine, I think, in like August 20. So I have the last one. Because after that, they were like, we're not doing anymore. And I got that rose gold color. So I knew it was like the last one. And, but a Note 10, man, let me tell you something, y'all. When you get a Samsung, they are really the best phones, best cameras, all of that. And I keeps trying to catch up, like, you know, with our stuff. And I don't think they ever will, because these are some of the best cameras and features ever. And I've looked at maybe the Pixel and I'm like, I don't even want a new phone, but I'm also looking at that one that opens like this.
Yeah.
I know a couple people that have them and love them, and they have upgraded the new one that fold. Not the one that folds over like this small, but the big one. But that sucker has a $2,000 price, and they say, oh, take $1,000 off, whatever. You will never. I think I spent 13 or 14 for this because I just buy them outright. You will never get 2 racks out of me for a phone, or even this much again. But I've had it since 20, like 5 years.
Whoever knew that you would be spending that much money for a phone? It's just
more than $200. They don't cost that much to be made.
We were mad when they were a couple hundred.
$20.
I was like, 2,000. Oh, they could keep it. I'll keep this joker till, you know how we say till the wheels fall off.
Mm-hmm. Mine has the wheels have fallen off. The
right.
The thing is coming apart. The whole screen is all cracked up. Even if I wipe it off, you can really see the screen cracked up.
Yeah, I know. I need to wipe mine because it's a mess. But
it's all cracked up.
Now, what is that one?
This is the S21 regular.
I cannot believe that.
This is the S21 Ultra. It's got 2 more cameras.
Yeah. Mine's got the...
I don't really care about the cameras per se. As long as it's a Samsung, I know the camera's going to be great.
It's going to be good. But see, if I take my case off, I have a little bit of some scratches. A little bit, because I always had a case.
I went and got a case for this one right away. This one, I took the case off because everybody was bagging on it because it was glitter. That's the only one I could find. Everybody's like, yeah, what's going on with that case there, buddy?
Hey, embrace the glitter, man.
Why don't you buy me one and then you can stop talking about it? But yeah,
it's okay, man.
You can see the pimples on the booty on this one.
Look it. There y'all are.
Right. Reflections. Look, mine can show you outside. Look. It's right in front of the window.
Are there some announcements, Jamal? Because I know that we've got announcements. And I did just send you one in WhatsApp. I don't know if you can incorporate that now or it'll be later. But I got that on Saturday. Mr. Brian Simpson sent me that one about an event that's also on the 23rd, the same day as the block party that Fire Justice
You want me to mention this now or next week? Because it's...
Sure, if you have it.
Because I was going to do this one and the block party starting next week because it's not this Saturday, it's the following.
Okay, that's fine.
We don't want to throw people off. You'll be coming and showing up there on this Saturday.
I mean, because otherwise the slides are already
have 40
long.
Announcements, I know. So yeah, I can wait. But I forgot to send it Saturday, so I want to make sure I send it.
Yeah, I'm saving it to my little location.
Okay.
And I will have it in there.
Hey, can you guys see this? Hold on, I'm gonna try to hold this up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was in
Home Depot
yesterday. I had to go get some clear spray paint. But this is called something Zen. And it is so nice. It's supposed to be a nightlight, but I was like, I sit at these monitors all day.
Oh, the little drizzle down thing. Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, I can literally just turn it, the other way.
Like an hourglass.
It's like an hourglass, and then it changes all the color. It was only like $14.95, but it's so peaceful. And so go get y'all one.
But where'd you say peaceful. You got it?
I actually was at the Monrovia Home Depot. I had to go get a clear spray paint. And on my way out, I saw it and I was like, oh, it's called something Zen. What does this box say? Aqua Zen?
Aqua Zen.
I know you're not going to see the box.
Peaceful.
It is. So that's why I did it right here, because I couldn't have it by my bed at night. I'd be like this, because the light would kind of wake me up. Mm-hmm. But sitting in front of my computer, I'm like, okay.
Does it change colors too? Can you change it to
it does.
Like a different color, like a
red? Yeah, you don't see it changing?
No, I meant.
It does it on its own.
Okay, gotcha.
So it just cycled from green to like, it just cycles around, and this sand just goes and you can turn it. But it's called aqua sand. It's super peaceful to have. Brian, y'all might want one in the office, because the way that the
so it could be like namaste.
Yeah, because the way that you freeze up and sound like you're in a bubble or underwater and all that might help you just woosah throughout the day.
help you deal with it.
Yeah, one of these days I would just open this window and just jump.
Anywho, I'll let you get to the announcements, Jamal.
All right, y'all, here we go. Hope everybody's still awake.
Because that was...
So the Altadena Community Center is serving as the survivor support location. This is located at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena, where you can actually have and visit some of the support services that are there Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., closed on weekends. There's the SBA, the DCBA, treasurer and tax collector, and the assessor's office, who are located there. They also have the LA County One-Stop Permit Center. Our local one is 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210 in Altadena. They have walk-in hours from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30. You can also set up a consultation appointment, a rebuild consultation appointment, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. You can also set up an appointment with the Southern California Edison Planner. They have those available Mondays and Wednesdays only from 8 a.m. to noon. The way to apply is go to recovery.laccounty.gov/forward/1-stop-permit-centers, and then click the appointment button or schedule button on the page. Sorry. So for those who are unaware, and even if you do know, share this information with someone who doesn't. LA County is waiving and or refunding permit fees for homeowners rebuilding after the Eaton and Palisades fire. Basically, if the homeowners have already paid their fees, those fees will be refunded. And if they have not yet paid their fees, those fees can be waived. To qualify, an applicant must demonstrate that they both owned and lived in the property prior to January 7th. And the projects and properties that qualify or that are eligible are a replacement single-family home destroyed by the fires. This does include garages, ADUs, pools, and other accessory structures. It also includes standalone ADUs for temporary occupancy during rebuilding. Not eligible, though, is commercial properties, rentals, multifamily or temporary housing projects, or any property not damaged by the fires. Now, the way you actually get your refund or waiver is by filling out one of the forms, and you can actually get that by scanning the QR code or going to recovery.laccounty.gov/fee-waivers-and-refunds. Once you get the form, you go ahead and fill it out, and you can actually walk it into the permit center, or you can send it via email to recovery@planning.lacounty.gov. The nice thing is you only need one document, or rather one form, to cover all departments, so there's no need to submit multiple forms. Keep switching screens. All right, so the CalAssist Mortgage Fund is designed for those displaced from their home, and it gives you mortgage payment relief. It's 3 months of mortgage payments up to a maximum of $20,000. Funds are limited, so definitely apply sooner than later. The funds don't have to be repaid, and it is free to apply. And the funds actually go directly to your mortgage servicer. You don't have to worry about getting that to them. It goes directly to them. To be eligible, your primary residence must have been destroyed or considered uninhabitable due to the fires or any other qualified disaster from the 1st of January 23 through the 8th of January 2025. You got to own and occupy the home with up to 4 units on the property and meet the income program limits of a combined amount of $140,700. If you do qualify, you do need to be prepared to provide mortgage statements, bank statements, utility bills, proof of income, as well as your homeowner's insurance or FEMA claim. And to actually apply, you can go to calassistmortgagefund.org, or you can actually, if you need help, call them at 800-501-0019 Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if you need help in person, you can actually go to the Altadena Community Center, located again at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. Let me get this banner real quick removed so I can see this other address. And this is from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. This is put on by the folks at Neighborhood Housing Services. And if you happen to have been displaced and you're near the LA One-Stop Rebuilding Center, then go to that one. It's at 1828 Sawtell Boulevard in LA. Now today is the latest in the Altadena community meetings. It's at 4 p.m. till 5. It's at the LA County's YouTube page. You can go there. It's at youtube.com/at County of Los Angeles Newsroom. This gives you all the latest updates to what's going on in Eaton and Altadena, or due to the Eaton fire in Altadena. Excuse me. Project Passion now has every Monday from 11 to 4 their Freedom Store. This is at Harambe, located at 1609 Navarro Avenue in Pasadena. They have toiletries, home essentials, and much, much more. You do have to book an appointment, and you could do that by going to tinyurl.com/Harambe Freedom Store, all in caps, or by scanning the QR code. And again, this is every Monday. LA Fire Justice is continuing their workshop series designed to provide a roadmap and answer your questions about the rebuilding process. The next installment will be tomorrow, where money talks will be the subject. The next two will be August 19th, where Building Smart will be the topic, and then August 29th, where the contractor conundrum will be discussed. Opening remarks begin at 6:30. Guest speakers begin at 6:45, and then at 7:30, Q&As begin. This will be located at the LA Fire Justice office, located at 221 East Walnut Street, Suite 100 in Pasadena, and refreshments will be provided. This is the last week for the lunch at the library, where they're providing healthy meals for children ages 0 to 18 with no registration. It's going to be from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday at the Jefferson and Villa Park branch. So again, it ends this Friday, August 15th. And then the Darden Leadership and Career Academy, in addition to Simply Divine Academy. They're presenting their 5th annual back to school giveaway, where they're going to have community resources, free haircuts, and books. The first one was this past Saturday. Their second one is this coming up Saturday. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The location for this Saturday is 421 East Woodbury Road, and you do need to scan the QR code in order to register. And there will be another Hope Now Present backpack giveaway. So another backpack giveaway. It'll be August 15th, starting at 10 a.m. while supplies last. There will be bags and school supplies, and you do have to reserve your bag, and you do so by sending an email to info@hopenowcrc.org or calling 626-817-3910, and they're going to hold your bag. Once it's reserved, they're going to hold all reserve bags until 6:30. Now, you would go pick up these bags at 1800 North Lake Avenue in Pasadena, and this is a really good service. And there's going to be another thing. So presented by Charlie's Angels, back to school give back. It'll be August 16th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. located at Eaton Blanche Park, which is at 3100 East Del Mar Boulevard in Pasadena. There's going to be free school supplies, free backpacks, free haircuts, free braids, community resources, free food, and surprise giveaways. Excuse me, and much, much more. You would scan the QR code in order to register for this event. I did scan the QR code, and they did say, just so you'll note, for the haircuts and the braids, it's for simple designs. You can't get anything intricate because, again, you have to be mindful that there will be multiple people trying to take advantage of these services. So if you're trying to get those haircuts or braids, make sure it's a simple style. And the last slide for today is regarding an insurance workshop for homeowners with reverse mortgages. It's also Saturday, August 16th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's at the Monte Cedro Center Senior Living Community at 2212 El Molino Avenue in Altadena. It's led by the California Department of Insurance. It's going to help guide you on how to work with the department on any issues you may be having with your agent or adjuster during these claim processes and your reverse mortgages. To register, you would go to, it looks like 081625.eventbrite.com. And that's it for today, everybody. Oh, my camera went out.
Isn't that interesting how we've kind of been ahead of the curve all the time? Because we brought Lisa on to talk about reverse mortgages months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we had our town hall like March 8th, and now people are starting to have them.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, though, because you need it throughout the whole process, right? So we had stuff early. Now people are coming in the middle doing it, and hopefully it just reiterates some stuff. And for those that weren't ready early, now they can look and listen, or if they heard it, now it's reinforced. So it's great how it's like early, mid, and later in the process, things will continue to happen because it's going to be needed throughout all of it. So I love, love, love it.
Indubitably.
Well, y'all know what I'm going to say.
Starts with a T and ends with an S.
Yep.
It's got ooh in it.
And if you guys are wanting to join me and Brandon, we're going to Fair Oaks Burger today to do some business with the owner.
With Janet?
The burger. Yeah.
Oh, I have to send her the invitation. Do some business?
Yeah, by ordering a burger and fries. Provide some commerce to the economy.
Delish.
You're going to go to the economy.
She agreed to come on. Let me look at the date. Oh, how funny. I just got acceptances from Chris Holden, Jennifer, Vaco, all the people that are coming on this week. Gotta wait in next week. Gotta wait and see about Kendra, although she said she'll be here Thursday. But the 21st, Janet from Fair Oaks Burgers. I have to email her because she's going to be on the show.
Nice.
To talk about, excuse me, to talk about everything that they have been doing, are currently doing, and what it looks like for the future of Fair Oaks Burger, helping the community. And they've been doing amazing work. So Janet's going to come on then, and I think she texted me or email because I need to email her the invite. So I'm glad you said that you're going there this afternoon because it reminded me. Thank you.
Fair Oaks Burger, they got a variety of things. Not just burgers.
They do. I had some yakisoba that day that we were up there.
Yeah, I had some too after I saw yours.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
you inspired him.
I was starving between that fruit punch that Juicy Little made and the udon noodles that they had. Oh, I was killing.
I was like, y'all got yakisoba? And she just looked, because they might call it udon, but in Japan we call them yakisoba. So I was like, because everybody does not make good yakisoba, but that was actually good. Brandon said they'll be there for lunch.
Brandon.
Well, I'm getting ready to go eat a veggie sandwich, the other half of my veggie sandwich that I made last night for dinner.
We will, when we take a bite of our lettuce on our burger, we'll hold it up.
Well, mine is not just lettuce, and mine is, I do have avocados on it. I have red onion. I have red and yellow peppers, a little bit of seasoning, some mushrooms, and then it's on ciabatta bread.
I just saw the anniversary of this. Remember the incident that happened in Mississippi where the dude threw his hat up in the air?
With the chair.
But when he threw his hat up in the air, that was like the best signal. And the one guy comes swimming in off the boat.
Yeah, that part was funny. Oh boy was like, nah, you ain't going out like that. I'm coming to help you, bro.
Go get it. Yeah. So y'all have a wonderful time at the burger joint, eating whatever you choose to get today.
Burgers.
And Jamal, I know your daughters are doing their orientation and link stuff and all of that. So I know you're looking forward to hearing about that.
Oh, yeah.
And that it'll be fun because she starts school. Is it tomorrow or Wednesday?
Yeah, they start tomorrow.
That's at Arcadia High. And I think PUSD starts Thursday.
I heard the 18th.
La Cañada starts tomorrow, Wednesday.
Well, at Muir, at least I heard it was the 18th.
Oh, which would be, what is that, Monday?
Monday.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought, well, that's good.
It might not be. I've gotten a couple different dates, but this is supposedly from one of the kids, so we'll see.
Oh, Marcus might know, I think. But you know what it would be great is
his kids go to Maranatha.
Oh, nice. My daughter Benan went there. What is great to me, I like when they don't start on a Monday for the beginning of the school year, because transitioning out of summer and back to school, going on a Monday would just bite, right? Like, let me go on Wednesday or Thursday to just get acclimated to, I got to get up early, get showered, dressed, get back to school. Because I'm a sleeper. I've always been now I wake up early just because my body does it. But when I was young, it was like, don't come bothering me, you know. So I think it is great when children are allowed to start the new school year like on a Wednesday or Thursday. Because that first week, they ain't really doing nothing, no way.
Just getting your syllabi.
Oh no, Arcadia, they get
sports people.
You're right.
Hard.
You're right. Arcadia be them kids, Lord.
Yeah, they're hard. I'm pretty sure at Maranatha too. They get down once they start.
Yeah, but that's usually second week. First week is So
yeah, it'll still not be as heavy as once they get in the full groove of a full week. You're right. Absolutely.
Yeah, that traffic though.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not going to be in it. But for y'all that will, you and Brandon or whoever, bless you all.
I'm going to be leaving at 7 in the morning from up there. I'm not playing with that traffic.
Hey, that's me. I cannot stand traffic. I can't even stand to like think about I have to go get in it. So,
anywho, we were supposed to have Jetson cars.
See you guys tomorrow.
Have a good Monday.
All righty. Bye. Oh, let me turn down my volume.